Buongiorno, my name is Caterina Borsato and welcome to another episode of Regional Italian Cuisine. On this program we're going to be joined by a very beautiful friend of mine that we have a beautiful history together, and we're going to be doing some really simple recipes. Now I'm going to introduce to you Rita who has graced our show before. Now of course she's a girl whose family hails from the Lazio area, and the one thing that I can tell you about Roman food is that it is very simplistic in its natural form, and we're going to be utilising things that are around this time of the year. Of course, from the end of, I guess, winter through to early summer is a time when we get to taste artichokes, we get to make sausages, prosciutto, all that sort of stuff, and they're going to form the basis of some of our beautiful dishes on this show. Well, Rita, thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, there's something you're going to show us today, which is a little bit different, because I know you are a lover of pasta, of course, and you make a lot of it at home and in your business world, but you're going to be showing us a little bit of a different take on cavatelli, correct?
Well, different you mean because they're made with a little machine?
That's right. Yeah, it's very exciting. Cavatelli, for our viewers at home, of course, is a pasta that hails from Puglia, correct?
Think Puglia and
Campania, all that area. So it's really southwest part of Italy. And, of course, it is a pasta that's made basically from durum wheat flour and water. But yours has got a little bit of a take.
Well, it's not mine at all. No. Someone gave me this recipe to use here.
Oh, you're so humble, Rita.
It's flour, ricotta, and an egg, and a little pinch of salt.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not my recipe at all. I've been given it been given it by somebody, and I just wanted to show you how
we can do it.
They're made.
Of course, for our viewers at home, they do use ricotta in certain parts of Italy to form the basis of a pasta, which I didn't know. And is it quite easy to work?
Really easy. It binds together with flour and eggs really easily, and there's lots of regions that use ricotta in dough.
Yeah, because it lightens up the pasta.
It lightens it, yes.
All right, Rita, so why don't you take me through the recipe?
Okay, so for a batch, it's a kilo of flour.
Plain flour?
Plain flour, 2 eggs, and you know the little ricottas that you buy in the shop?
Like a tub?
A little tub of
What's that, about 375?
375 grams, exactly. And you just make a little well.
Yes.
You add your ricotta into the well with your eggs and a little pinch of salt.
Yes.
Mix it together by hand, and then gradually incorporate the flour into the ricotta and the egg mixture, and then knead it for a few minutes until it all comes together and the dough becomes smooth looking.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not so smooth, but that's okay. Just work
because that's because of the cheese, isn't it? The ricotta? No.
Yeah, the ricotta, the moisture comes out of the dough. You'll see it once you knead it. That
you know when it's the right thing, because that's the eyes of experience, no doubt.
So you just knead it
Yes.
until it's all really well binded and the dough's firm, and then you let it rest for about an hour.
You wrap it in cling film?
In Glad wrap, and put it in the cool room to sit there.
Yes.
Just to relax, rest. It gets incorporated within itself in the dough, and then you use it. So you cut it up, you roll it out with a rolling pin, and you feed it through the little cavatelli machine that you can buy.
So do you only put it through the rolling pin, not through a pasta machine?
So the machine, traditionally I think these little pasta shapes were made by hand. Cavatelli meaning to cover.
Cavare.
Yeah, to cavare, so to dig. You dig into the little... But now they've made this, there's this machine that you can buy, which has been around for years, and it's the one that I've used.
And it's got the little sort of lined edges, hasn't it, which helps to attach the sauce?
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's the machine does it all for you. You don't really have to just feed the pasta through the machine, turn it round, and it's just really nice to see how simple, special and simple the pasta is.
And you can do cavatelli on a large scale. I guess that's the important thing as well.
Yeah, you can.
Wow,
for sure.
Well, let's see you with your magic.
The cavatelli, I've made 2 sauces for the cavatelli. One being the artichokes that we cooked in bianco, and that's one. And then the other is the sugo with the sausage, and the mincemeat is the other. So both sauces with the same pasta.
Beautiful. All right, viewers, when we come back from a short break, we're going to go into the kitchen and see Rita doing what she does best.